This video is about Rodeo by Copland. I explain the most important facts about the work and the composer. Copland was an important American composer of the 20th century. He was born on November 14, 1900 in Brooklyn, New York, and died on December 2, 1990, in North Tarrytown, New York. Copland studied composition in Paris with the renowned teacher Nadia Boulanger and developed an unmistakable style that combined elements of American folk music, jazz, and classical European music. His best-known works include ballets such as Appalachian Spring, Billy the Kid and Rodeo, as well as orchestral works such as Fanfare for the Common Man and Lincoln Portrait. Rodeo is a ballet by Copland that was premiered in 1942. The work was commissioned by choreographer Agnes de Mille, who was looking for a score for a ballet about the life of cowboys in the American West. Copland composed the music in close collaboration with de Mille and created a lively, colorful portrait of cowboy life that combines elements of folk music, square dancing, and rodeo. The ballet tells the story of a cowgirl who wants to integrate into the male-dominated world of the rodeo and ends up winning the love of a cowboy. Rodeo consists of 5 scenes that take place on a single day. In the first scene, we meet the protagonist, a young cowgirl who works on a ranch and is not taken seriously by the male cowboys. In the second scene, a rodeo takes place in which the cowboys demonstrate their riding and roping skills. The cowgirl tries to assert herself, but is ridiculed by the men. In the third scene, the cowgirl dreams of being courted by a cowboy. In the fourth scene, a square dance takes place where the cowgirl finally wins the attention of a cowboy. In the fifth scene, the two ride off into the sunset together. Copland's score for Rodeo is a masterful fusion of different musical styles and influences. He uses folk songs and dances such as Sis Joe, If He'd Be a Buckaroo and Hoedown to capture the atmosphere of the Wild West. At the same time, he uses modern harmonies and rhythms to bring the music into the present and express the emotions of the characters. The Hoedown, a wild, energetic dance that forms the finale of the ballet and has become a popular concert piece, is particularly well known. Copland's music is full of joie de vivre, humor and romance and conveys a sense of freedom and adventure. Copland composed Rodeo for a large symphony orchestra, which includes piano, celesta and a variety of percussion instruments in addition to the usual instruments. The score also includes a guitar and a harmonica, which evoke the sound of the Wild West. Copland uses the timbres and possibilities of the orchestra to illustrate the various moods and events of the ballet. For example, he uses the woodwinds to suggest the vastness of the prairie, while the brass conveys the excitement of the rodeo. The strings play lyrical passages that express the romantic feelings of the characters. Rodeo premiered at the Metropolitan Opera House in New York on October 16, 1942. The choreography was by Agnes de Mille, who also danced the leading role of cowgirl. The ballet was an immediate success with audiences and critics alike and definitively established Copland as a leading composer of American modernism. Rodeo was performed by numerous companies around the world in the following years and has lost none of its freshness and appeal to this day. The orchestral suites that Copland compiled from the ballet music have also become popular concert works. Rodeo was an important milestone in Copland's career as a composer. Following the success of his first ballet Billy the Kid, 1938, Rodeo cemented his reputation as a master of ballet music and as the creator of a genuinely American style. The work demonstrates Copland's ability to combine folk elements with modern compositional technique and create music that sounds both familiar and new at the same time. Rodeo opened the door to further successes for Copland, including the ballet Appalachian Spring, 1944, and the film score for The Red Pony, 1948, for which he received an Oscar. Rodeo is more than just an entertaining ballet, it is a celebration of the American West and its myths. Copland and DeMille have created an affectionate yet tongue-in-cheek portrait of cowboy life, embodying the freedom, independence, and adventurous spirit of the pioneers. At the same time, they also question the gender roles and stereotypes of the West by focusing on a strong, self-confident woman who asserts herself in a world dominated by men. Rodeo is a piece of American folklore that reflects the values and dreams of a nation. Since its premiere, Rodeo has thrilled and inspired generations of dancers, musicians, and audiences. The ballet has become a classic of the modern repertoire and is constantly being restaged and reinterpreted. Copland's music has inspired numerous choreographers and dancers to create new works and has become an integral part of American culture.